Morning. Well, cabin fever, I'm on day 5. So I thought I would do a little, I just feel so stiff. I watched three films yesterday, and so I'm feeling a bit stiff. So I thought, right, I'll do a little morning routine that you can do live with me anytime you like. I'll put it on my YouTube channel. Okay, here we go. Inhale. Exhale. From the side it looks like this. Inhale. Exhale. Notice I'm keeping the neutral spine. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale. Exhale. Arching the back. Big stretch. Bringing the arms round. Back to neutral spine. Inhale. Big arch. Neutral spine. Inhale. Big arch. Neutral spine. Change. Inhale. Big arch. Start to bend the knees. Neutral spine. Bringing the arms back up. Keeping the neutral spine. Dipping down. Exhale back up. Same again. Same again. See if you can go a little bit further this time. Inhale. Massive stretch. Bending the knees into a squat. Low as you can. And back up. Change. Inhale. Same stretch. Same squat. Hands to the floor with bent legs. Like this, bent legs. So then you straighten the legs to mild tension. So I've got a mild pull down the back of my legs only. Back into a squat. Back to straighten the legs, which notice I've been able to go a little bit further. And again, this is so good, I'm going to do a few more. Because now look, I can straighten my legs. You might not be able to, doesn't matter. Even if you only get to here, doesn't matter. As long as you don't force it. Okay, one hand on one thigh, one hand on the other thigh, helping yourself all the way back up, rounding the back to standing. Same again, inhale, big stretch, into a squat, a bit lower if you can, I'm feeling better already. Hands to the floor, straightening to mild tension, back into a crouch. Up into mild tension, back into a crouch, and again. Now leave one hand, take it to the middle, take the other hand up and follow your thumb with your eyes. Bring it back down. Other side. Remembering your legs are at mild tension, so if they're bent or very bent or straight, doesn't matter, it's your legs. One more on each side. One hand on one thigh, one hand on the other thigh. Easing yourself back up. One vertebrae at a time to standing. Inhale. Big stretch down into a squat. Oh, look how much lower I am now. Hands to the floor, straightening the legs to mild tension, back into a crouch, mild tension, into a crouch. One last time. This is the quickest way to stretch my hamstrings, by the way. Now I'm in my mild tension. I'm going to walk out into a plank. So my wrists are under my shoulders and my shoulders are down and back. Push back into down dog. Back into plank. This is testing a new mat, by the way. See how sticky it is. Back into down dog. Back into plank. Back into down dog. Pedal the feet. One heel to the floor, other heel to the floor. Both heels high, both heels low. Walking the hands back, bending the legs when you need to. One hand on one thigh, one hand on the other thigh. All the way back up to standing. Inhale. Nice stretch. Down into a squat. Oh look, I've got my legs wider so I can go even lower now. Hands to the floor. Straighten the legs to mild tension. Release them down. Legs to mild tension. Release them down. Legs to mild tension. Walk out to a nice plank. Notice how your bum's down. Back into down dog. Good sticky mat. Back into plank. This was my Christmas present of Simon. Back into down dog. Back into plank. Back into down dog. Alright, here we go. Here's a change. This hand comes off and touches the outside of the other leg. And hold. And bring it back. And the other leg. And bring it back. Plank. Down dog. Walk the hands back. One hand on one thigh. One hand on the other thigh. All the way back up to standing. Inhale. Big stretch. Down into a squat. Oh, that's it. I'm all the way now like a child. This is how we used to sit when we were children. Straighten the legs. And bend the legs. Straighten the legs. Bend the legs. Straighten the legs. Walking the hands out into a plank. Bum down. Into a down dog. Plank. Down dog. Plank. Down dog. Take this hand, take it down the other leg, looking under the armpit. And bring it back, and the other side. Bring it back. Now we're going to do a different plank. We're in a down dog, forward, and if you have a strong back, go through plank into up dog. Back into plank, back into down dog. Same again, plank, up dog. Plank, down dog. Plank, up dog. Take the knees to the floor, into a box. Take your wrists under your shoulders and stretch the spine high up to the ceiling. Neutral spine, arching the back.
Carol?
Yes, please.
Carol?
Yes, please. Neutral spine.
You got a cup there?
No. Oh, that's sweet. Simon wanted to bring me a coffee up. Keep that movement going. Now take the knees very, very wide and feet together. If you get cramp, keep your toes curled under, but otherwise into a lovely child stretch. I don't know if you can see my shoulders, but I leave my hands on the floor and I turn my armpits away from each other, so it scrunches the neck up at the back. Now armpits towards each other, armpits away. And then back up into box. There's only one more stretch I want to do, and that's for the hip flexors and the inner thighs again. So take 1 foot forward. Notice they're still hip distance apart. Lean into it. Oh, that's nice. That's stretching the hip flexors. I haven't moved at all. Oh, that's lovely. Back out. Swap legs. Oh, there we go, falling over. So look, I'm in my bedroom, cabin fever. All I've got is the space of the mat, and this is a stretching routine that I have done as soon as I got out of bed and got dressed. I did start it without getting dressed, but I thought that might be a bit of a shock. Lovely. And then to finish off, come into a crouch. We're doing one last head down. So now I can get my legs straight and I come all the way back up into that beautiful starting position.